All right, this is how you are to enter a bill, and in particular for HDR, into the legal tracker system that they require us to submit them to. So you're going to go to the legal tracker website, you're going to enter in the login information, you're going to click on sign in. Once you're signed in, you're going to select HDR here on the left. And I can kind of pull this over a little bit. Then you're going to select this little $sign billing. Then in the right, post invoice. Then you're going to make sure that this other file upload is selected, which will then allow you to click post invoice. Now on my screen, on the other side here, I'm going to have my HDR, the actual Holthe Immigration Law invoice opened. And this is invoice number 81. It will also give you obviously the breakdown of the fees, what the GSTs that you've paid, what is non-GSTable, which are always the government fees. And then we just basically enter in the information here. So we scroll down, we enter in here the invoice number, which in our case here is invoice number 81. So we go back here and then we enter in 81. And then when it's the date, just kind of the date that the billing period start date and end period, it's due on payment, or I should say due on receipt for them. So January 30th, I'm just going to select January 30th. Same thing, January 30th, which is today. I don't enter anything in description. Then I go down here and enter the fees. So in this case, as we look at this invoice here, the fees are $2,200, and then the non-fee is the expenses is $230 for the government fee, and then you can see GST is $110. So I go in here, I enter in $2,200. Now I've already got this defaulted. Expenses, for HDR, the work permits are almost always going to be $230. And then here, non-taxed, well, the non-taxable amount is the $230, which is our government fee. And then you're going to add an additional tax. Select GST. In this spot, select $2,200, and then our GST in Alberta is 5%. So we kick that on, and then we upload the actual invoice. So I click on Browse. I know that this invoice is 81, so I'm going to upload that one right there, and post and close. And now you will have, it'll indicate that the status is delivery is complete. All right, and if you want to go back and view your invoices, you can see what you've recently uploaded, and I have all of mine uploaded here, all of the appropriate amounts, and this is the end of this tutorial. Thanks.